Hey guys, it's Lexi. So while we were on the airplane, my water broke and I all of a sudden felt sick. I woke up Liam and I began to cry and he was calling for the flight attendant. He explained that it was an emergency and he told the pilot to make an emergency landing. He was so calm and told everyone what was going on, and the flight attendants were waiting for me with a wheelchair at the edge of the terminal. And then while I was being situated, Liam went and got our bags. He got my purse and his bag from the hotel, and then the flight attendant got our suitcase off of the luggage. Then the flight attendants and pilot helped us into the taxi to head towards the nearest hospital. Then an ambulance was also called so that way they could meet us halfway there. Once we got in the ambulance, the lady was super nice and Liam helped me along the way. He assured me that everything was going to be fine and that we finally made it to the hospital. They put me in a bed stretcher and we headed towards the elevator to the baby and maternity floor. It was a long elevator ride and I was in so much pain. Then when we finally made it to the floor, they helped me out. Then they showed Liam where we would be staying in the hospital. The lady from the ambulance was so kind and told Liam all the updates. Then they took me to the labor and delivery room and the nurse got me a gown to put on. They got me all situated and started my epidural process. And then they helped me from the stretcher onto the bed to get comfortable. Then the lady had me put on the dressing gown because I would be staying at the hospital for quite some time. Meanwhile with Liam, he was on the phone with Leah telling her to bring Annabella to the hospital and explaining to her what had happened. Then it became morning, and then a few hours later, labor had progressed and it was time for me to give birth. The doctors and nurses were there to help me and they gave me a count of 3 and guided me along the way. Later, I gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. And the nurse told Liam that my son was born and he was super excited. He also told Leah and Annabella on the phone. They got me into a wheelchair and took me to my room where I would be staying. And then the doctor brought over my baby. We decided to name him Jason. So yeah, follow for more to see what happens next. Bye guys. Love you. Mwah. And yeah.